So, Ambrose just got officially added to the Hitman trilogy. You probably already are aware of this, but for the ones who live under a rock, Ambrose Island was recently moved into Season 2 in between Whittleton Creek and the Isle of Scale in the latest update, and has caused a lot of issues in speedrun.com, mainly around the full game runs. A lot of full game runs which are affected now have a chance of becoming no longer possible because of this, and a question has now arisen in the Hitman speedrunning community. What happens to all these existing runs? Do they get moved to the no longer possible category, or is Ambrose going to become an optional map, or is something else going to happen? This is obviously no small addition to Trilogy, and this change that has been made affects many full game runs on speedrun.com, such as Season 2 with and without DLC, category extensions of that, and category extensions of Trilogy and Trilogy by itself, which are all very impressive to achieve and take hours upon hours of grinding and dedication to the game to achieve. But now, when Ambrose Island is now added to Season 2, this basically makes all these runs obsolete, and it can cause a lot of runners to be demotivated to get them back again because they've spent so much time already on them. Because of the addition of Ambrose to Trilogy, I think it's become clear that there are three main opinions that speedrunners have taken. The first type of people are people who are pro-Ambrose. These runners normally like the change, or they just genuinely enjoy the addition of Ambrose into Trilogy, and are mainly people who want the change to affect full game runs in speedrun.com. The second type of people are the opposites of pro-Ambroses. I like to call these people the anti-Ambrose or the Ambrose haters. I am personally part of this group, and I am a firm hater of this Ambrose change that IY has made to Trilogy, and I'll get into why in a little bit. The last group of people that I like to talk about are what I would call the neutrals. These people have no opinions on the change, and they just genuinely don't care about it. But either way, no matter if you like the change or if you don't, we're just going to have to learn to live with it. But at least now that you know what my opinions are and what I would consider the three main opinions of this change, I'm going to talk a little bit more about my thoughts and why I believe that this Ambrose change genuinely just sucks. Personally, this Ambrose change stinks. I hate it, and I think I've been pretty vocal about my opinions of the change on my streams, or on other people's streams, or on Discords. To be honest, I'd go as far as to call myself an Ambrose boycott, as I've been known to hate Ambrose in general for many reasons, but that's for another day and for another video. However, I don't really want to be a negative Nancy this whole video and just rant about how much I hate about this change and how much I really want to just undo the whole Ambrose edition, but I obviously need to bring in some solutions. Alright, so hear me out on this one. This might sound a little controversial, but just add another category to speedrun.com. Yep. It's literally that simple. If you just add another category to it, everyone will be happy. Both the runners who are pro-Ambrose and anti-Ambrose get the best of both worlds, and the people who are anti-Ambrose still get to have their category where Ambrose isn't part of the trilogy, and the pro-Ambrose runners get to enjoy the new challenge of dealing with Ambrose in their full game runs. Honestly, I really do think that this is probably going to be the best solution that we're going to get to this whole Ambrose situation, because both people who love the Ambrose change and hate the Ambrose change still get to enjoy speedrunning Hitman without dealing with what they dislike. Honestly, I really do think that this is going to be the solution that speedrun.com mods are going to apply. I've heard that some mods are already talking about this, and I know from GenP stream that they are 100% deciding what to do with full game runs. Honestly, I really do think that this is probably going to be the best solution to this whole Ambrose situation, but if you think you've got a better solution, comment it down below. I check my comment sections pretty often, so I'll most likely respond, or at least heart it. But what's the whole TLDR of this conniption? The Ambrose Island situation is truly insane / crazy / wild. That'll probably be the title of this video. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.